If you had a chance to be the superhero that you always wanted to be, wouldn't you? Welcome to Origins, where we go over origins of your favorite superheroes and villains. Today we're going to be looking at Faith, a Valiant Comics character literally making headlines for how against the superhero mold she is. She adds diversity to the world of comics because she is a superhero who happens to be plus-sized. Faith is a girl who writes a blog, plays her video games, and enjoys the world of geeks and nerds. And one day she was invited to a meal by a guy that she met in her game. She put on her favorite red dress and went to the mall to meet up with him. And while the other girls called her a fire truck, she ignored them and enjoyed her soda until her date showed up. He wasn't exactly who she thought he was gonna be though. He was actually recruiting people for the Harbinger Foundation, and she was to be one of the first test subjects for Peter Stanchik to see if he could unlock her powers within. While he wasn't sure it would work and he wasn't sure he wouldn't kill her, she insisted that he try. He told her to go home, but she told him that she saw this place and all of those people with amazing powers. It's all real. She thought she was different and amazing, and that was real too. So don't be a jerk, make her a superhero. She gave him a huge hug, begging him, please, 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 please. And Peter told her to stop hugging him, he'll try. So he tapped into her brain and he poked around, and she screamed out as blood came out her nose. He thought he failed, but at least Peter didn't kill her. He actually did unlock powers within her though. They just took a few days to manifest. She was able to fly and she now had telekinesis. She joined up with Peter's team, the Renegades, and they fought against many evils together until eventually she broke off on her own, doing her own solo superhero thing. Faith was going by the superhero named Zephyr, and she needed a change. And she gave herself that change by moving to California by herself. You see, she is now on an adventure of her own, without her team's support. And she's living her dreams of being a journalist, which is actually a job at a place called Zipline, where she needs to focus on getting reshares on her blogs, saving people in distress, such as puppies from the puppy nappers, and having a wonderful love life. Or maybe not a wonderful love life. We don't really know. It's with a boy that she contacts through the internet named Archer. He lived in a cult and doesn't understand how the real world works, and he adventures with an ancient Sumerian immortal. Her life is kind of crazy and full of adventure. Faith is a superhero who just happens to be plus-sized in a world where that could be considered a flaw. However, she doesn't see it that way, and she accepts who she is and strives to help others while keeping a smile on her face. Issue 1 of her solo adventures is already out, and issue 2 is on its way. I highly recommend picking up this series, as you never know what you're going to enjoy until you try it. I'm Benny the Comic Historian, and I'll see you guys next time right here.